One day I said to my mom, I was like, one day I'm gonna be rich enough to buy two.
What's going on, guys? It's your host, and today we're taking a look at one of the few people on earth who managed to turn growing up during apartheid, speaking multiple languages, and roasting politicians into a fortune worth around 1.6 billion rand.
Work hard enough in life, kids. You get to hit a tree with Jay Leno in a Lamborghini.
There we go.
That's right. Today we're asking the question, how rich is Trevor Noah? And the answer, rich enough that if he accidentally left a 200 Rand note in his jeans pocket, he'd probably just congratulate the washing machine on its promotion.
I wish I had all the money that newspapers and tabloids say I have.
But before Trevor Noah was selling out arenas, hosting one of America's biggest television shows, and buying houses that cost more than some football clubs, he was just a kid growing up in Johannesburg with a story so unbelievable that he literally turned it into a best-selling book. So grab your passports, warm up your South African accents, and let's find out exactly how Trevor Noah became one of the richest comedians on the planet.
I did not know where life would take me or how life would end up. All I knew is that I wanted to be able to afford to buy as much food as I wanted to buy.
Trevor Noah was born in Johannesburg, South Africa in 1984. And right from the beginning, Trevor had a pretty unique origin story. His mother was black, his father was white, and because of apartheid laws at the time, Trevor's very existence was technically illegal.
So they got together and they had me, which was illegal. So I was born a crime, which is something they never thought through, because as a family we didn't live together normally.
Now, most successful celebrities start their stories with something like, I sold lemonade as a child. Trevor started with, I had to hide from the police. Bit of a different experience.
Oh, they say laughter is the best medicine, eh?
Growing up, Trevor developed a gift for languages and storytelling. He learned multiple South African languages and became incredibly good at observing people, imitating accents, and finding humor in everyday life, which, to be fair, is basically the entire job description of a comedian. Trevor began his entertainment career in South Africa, working in television, radio, and stand-up comedy. Now, stand-up comedy isn't exactly known for making people rich. Most comedians spend years earning enough money to afford half a sandwich and a bus ticket home. But Trevor quickly became one of South Africa's biggest comedy stars. He hosted TV shows, appeared on radio programs, and sold out theaters around the country. Unfortunately, being one of the biggest comedians in South Africa in the early 2000s didn't exactly mean private jet money, but Trevor wasn't thinking small. He had his sights on America. In 2011, Trevor made his American television debut. For many comedians, one appearance on American television would be the greatest achievement of their entire career. Trevor apparently looked at that achievement and thought, okay, but what if I just took over late-night television? Over the next few years, he appeared on major talk shows, released comedy specials, and built a growing international audience. And then came the phone call that changed everything. In 2015, Trevor Noah was announced as the replacement for Jon Stewart, host of The Daily Show. Which is a bit like getting a phone call saying, congratulations, we'd like you to replace one of the most beloved television personalities in American history. No pressure.
Our newest contributor from South Africa, Mr. Trevor Noah. Trevor, thanks for joining us. Nice to see you.
The Daily Show payday. Now, this is where the money starts getting ridiculous. When Trevor first took over The Daily Show, industry reports suggested he earned somewhere between 82 million Rand and 131 million Rand per year. Let's pause and appreciate that. Imagine moving to a new country and your starting salary is already enough to buy multiple luxury houses every year. Most people celebrate a raise by ordering takeaway. Trevor celebrated by becoming a multi-millionaire several times over. But that wasn't the end of it. As Trevor proved himself and the show continued succeeding, reports suggested he renegotiated his contract. By the later years of his run, Trevor was reportedly earning around 262 million rand per year. That's over 21 million rand every month, or around 720,000 rand every single day, meaning Trevor Noah was effectively earning more before lunchtime than most people earn in an entire decade. Over his 7-year run hosting The Daily Show, estimates suggest Trevor earned somewhere between 1.5 billion and 1.6 billion rand in salary alone, before taxes, agents, managers, lawyers, accountants, and whatever mysterious job title Hollywood consultant actually is. But the real money, comedy tours. But here's the scary part. The Daily Show may not have even been Trevor's biggest moneymaker, because stand-up comedy tours are where elite comedians become absurdly wealthy.
I had a Bentley GTC, Lamborghini Huracan, had the Porsche Macan. And you sold all three? Yeah, sold.
Trevor's global comedy tours have consistently sold out arenas around the world. Recent estimates suggest some of his tours have generated hundreds of millions of rand in revenue.
What's going on, Pretoria? And all the people who drove from Johannesburg.
Now, he doesn't keep all of that money. There are venue costs, staff salaries, travel expenses, production costs, and taxes. But experts estimate that a comedian at Trevor's level can still take home tens of millions of rand from a successful world tour. Think about that. Trevor walks onto a stage with a microphone, talks for 90 minutes, and potentially earns enough money to buy a luxury sports car. Meanwhile, the rest of us get nervous ordering extra avocado. Then came Trevor Noah's memoir, Born a Crime. And unlike many celebrity books that are purchased mostly by family members and people who accidentally clicked the wrong button online, Trevor's book became an international phenomenon. The book sold millions of copies worldwide and remained a bestseller for years. Industry experts estimate that best-selling authors at Trevor's level can earn anywhere from 80 million rand to well over 160 million rand through advances, royalties, international publishing rights, and adaptations, which means Trevor Noah successfully became rich by telling everyone how poor he used to be. Honestly, that's impressive. Of course, Trevor wasn't only making money from television and stand-up comedy. He signed deals with Netflix, he launched production companies, he hosted award shows, he appeared in documentaries, he developed podcasts, he signed speaking engagements. At some point, Trevor's business strategy appears to have become, "Would you like another source of income?" And Trevor simply replied, "Yes." Not bad for a kid from Johannesburg who started telling jokes. And honestly, Trevor Noah's greatest investment wasn't real estate, stocks, or television contracts. It was his ability to tell stories. Although, if someone offered us the storytelling skills or the 1.6 billion rand, we're taking the 1.6 billion rand. I've been your host, and I'll see you guys in the next video.